Is it time to commit 100% to MyWhoosh? Well, many things tells me to. However, one thing keeps messing me up. But it seems I might have found a solution, and it was much simpler than I thought. I've been using TrainingPeaks Virtual for a while now, and I think it is quite good. And there seems to be much development going on the app. However, the world and the maps are quite uninspiring to ride in, and there isn't much variation of the rides. And I've been a regular on Zwift for quite a long time now, and Zwift is Zwift, of course, still the largest, but the monthly fee is starting to be a bit hefty. I think it is almost 20 euros now. Of course, signing up for an annual membership gives you a bit of a cheaper cost, but all the costs add up. And when there are free alternatives like MyWhoosh, I find it quite appealing to commit to that alternative. I did a review of MyWhoosh for about a year ago, so let's jump into the app to see what has changed since then. So let's jump the boat a bit. Is it called jump a boat? Leave a comment how the saying goes. But let's skip ahead a little bit. What was it that did mess me up a bit? Yeah, when I was gonna ride, the app kept crashing. So that felt like a real downer. But more on that later. So here are the front page of the MyWhoosh app. What you see to the left is from the beginning of 2024, and to the right is the most actual one. So there are quite a lot of difference in the graphics. Today it's much more updated graphics and more appealing, and there are also an increase of the different functions. So here we have the events and social rides. If I click on that, I can see what events are upcoming, and I can click on live, and then I see what events are ongoing, and also if there are any group workouts ongoing and upcoming. If I click on the workouts, there are different number of workouts, and they have increased the number to today. Live coaching is quite interesting because here you can ride with a live coach on different intervals and sorts. So they have a number of different coaches every day. On the My Bunch, you can choose to ride in a bunch ride on different rides with certain power goals. On the training plans, different training plans, and the calendar isn't that much to say about. In the garage and loadout, you can change the appearance of the avatar and buy equipment for the avatar. On the free ride, well, they have increased the worlds, but not all worlds are open all the time because it's different days for different worlds. What you can see on the worlds also now is how many people are riding on the worlds, and if you click on a world, you can see the different maps and rides, and also there you see how many people are riding on the different maps. So here it is, 88 on the Alcatraz ride. So that you can see different how many people are riding was something I think missed. So click for riding on the California and the Golden Gate Bridge ride, and after it had been loading a bit, the app crashed, and it kept crashing even if I restarted the app. So I restarted the computer and it still didn't work. So this trainer session was done on TrainerPeaks Virtual. The day after I was going into MyWhoosh again, and then suddenly it worked. So hooray, I thought. But that was a short-lived, because the next session that I was going to do in MyWhoosh, it crashed. So I started Googling to see what could be done. So I got some different tips on different solutions which I tried, but none of them worked. One solution was to upgrade the Unreal Engine, but when I was going in to do that, it was 30 gig large, so I scrapped that idea. But instead I went to my MyWhoosh page and looked through their support page, but that didn't give any solutions really. But then I went into the app download section, and lo and behold, I saw that there were two versions of MyWhoosh. You have the MyWhoosh HD that I have been using, but you also had this one, the MyWhoosh, that says for mid-range Windows devices. So what I did was download this one instead, and since then everything has worked fine. So with all these updates to MyWhoosh, with the graphical updates, all the added functionalities and all the added worlds, and also that the app seems to be stable on my desktop right now, or on my laptop right now, I should say. Am I ready to commit 100% to MyWhoosh? I think I am, actually. At least for this trainer season, I will put all my eggs on MyWhoosh, in my MyWhoosh basket, and not ride so much TrainerPeaks Virtual, and not Zwift either. Well, to be fair, I haven't ridden any Zwift this season, and I haven't paid for the subscription that I paused for the summer season, and I won't do that this season at all. I'm in no shape to race right now, so I will concentrate on doing some fun rides, some events, and a lot of training sessions on MyWhoosh. And we'll see what happens in the future. But what do you say? I would like to hear from you now. Are you ready to commit to something else than Zwift? Or are you already committed to any other platform? Leave a comment below. And I see you on the next one. Thanks for watching this. Ciao.